And the gutter ball, or the gutter lane just didn't hook, huh?
Yeah, well, what that means is when he gets it to the right, it doesn't want to hook back from there. That one hooked back from there.
Turned out to be a very good ball change.
Chris did make a ball change from the match he bowled previously. This ball never gets far enough to the right. Goes right through the schnoz, leaving the big four. Throw this at the 2 pins on the right as hard as you can and hope one of them bounces out. If you're going to open, though, that's the place to open the first frame. You don't want to open the 10th frame. We saw that the last match.
What about a lefty and a righty? Does that affect anything on the lane?
No, not really, because Mike's playing far enough to the left. He's not really running over Chris's angle, and Chris is not far enough in to where the 2 lines are meeting, and that's just a whiff. It looked like Mike might have hit his ankle. We reached down and grabbed his. Yeah, he sure did. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Oh. Flipped his ankle. Oh.
I think they're both.
Yeah, you saw him grimace right there.
Yeah, right off his ankle. All right. Regroup. Good way to come back.
After opening the first, ironically for both, Scroggins with a strike in the second.
You know, and I think this match here, Scroggins has a little bit of an advantage. He didn't sit out a match. He bowled the last match. He's bowling again. And now Chris Barnes has switched balls, which means that the shot that he had the match that he bowled is not there anymore. Great shot by Chris Barnes.
He said he wasn't superstitious, but he made good judgment there. And he talked about the keys to marching on through being to adjust quickly.
The one thing that Chris Barnes isn't afraid to do is make changes. Take a look at the prize money.
Increased $200,000 here in the Greater Nashville Open. Prize money up for all 20 events on ESPN. And the exciting new format that allows a wild card like Mike Scroggins to make it all the ways to the final.
And that's a big shot there on the left lane. The ball before that went through the face and went high, left the big four. That one he got further to the right. And the ball grabs the lane and hooks back and strikes. If that thing doesn't hook back from there, Chris is going to be totally lost on that lane. Using 2 different balls. Now Mike Scroggins, 1 pin, you man, 1 pin lead. Great shot. Leaves the ringing 7 with the 4-pin jumps over the top of the 7 instead of doing what it's supposed to do and going to the sidewall and cutting it in half.
You know, we talked about him getting into those fistfights with his brother. They were so competitive. I said, did your mom and dad instill that competitive nature in both of you? He just grinned and goes, oh, yeah.
Well, don't let Mike Scroggins fool you. He's a very competitive individual. And you know what? You have to be. To win on this tour at this level, if you're not competitive, you might as well not even come out and bother. Right now, Mike Scroggins trailing by 9. Championship match, $40,000 to the winner. Scroggins comes in light, leaving the 3-7. Goes to the plastic ball, polyester ball. He's going to try to get this over to the right side of the 3-pin and slide it over into the 7. Chris Barnes working on his equipment.
Worthy of a championship match.
What a great shot. He knows he can't afford another open. Gets the ball to the right side of the 3-pin. Perfect.
Down by 11. And Barnes working on the double. Increasing his lead. Speaking of leads.
Right now, Chris Barnes trying to put the sting to Mike Scroggins, working on a 3-bagger at a 21-pin lead.
Frame 5. Gets it. Sometimes when you're supposed to win, things like that happen.
Watch the action here. The 9-pin standing. Something comes over and knocks it out. What a great break to give Chris Barnes a 4-bagger. And look at that reaction. Working the crowd. He doesn't want to be 0 for 16.
I'll tell you what, we got a terrific championship match, huh? This is fun.
Well, they're hitting the pocket. They're catching some breaks. Got some pin action going on. It's kind of similar to the shot Chris Barnes threw on the right side. That would be the left side of the lane. Trip 9 for Chris. Trip 8 for Mike. Mike Scroggins knows what he needs to do. Down by 31.
This one's up for grabs still. Next week, we'll all be on. The Miller rolls on to Indianapolis, the Miller High Life Open. We hope you'll join us a week from tonight. Welcome back. That's Rock Castle, the home of General Daniel Smith, built back in 1794, who acted as an official surveyor and produced Tennessee's first map, credited with naming the state Tennessee from a Native American named Tanasi, meaning land of many waters, the man of many spares and strikes, Randy Peterson.
Take a look at what Chris Barnes has done here. We talk about making adjustments quick. The first frame, he leads the big 4. 22nd board, about 19. The next time he's on that lane, he moves all the way to the 28th board. 6 boards left. He slows it down just a pinch because he's got to get the ball to hook back. Look what he's done on the right lane, 21 and 22. That's why he went open, 4-bagger. He's feeling it.
What a look at the lane action there, the right-hander. 5 in a row after leaving the first open. That loud screech you just heard in the vicinity of Dallas, Texas, that was Linda jumping off the couch.
It sure was. Chris Barnes taking the re-rack. And maybe not because the pins are off spot, maybe he's just trying to collect himself. That was a big shot. He's got 5 in a row.
Linda's thinking 40,000. I could buy 2 new couches. Didn't like the first re-rack, huh?
He's taking another one out. So now I'm going to believe that the rack is bad. That's his last one. He doesn't get another one. However, if the pins come down in a straight line, he's got to shoot it.
Is that like a field goal kicker with an extra timeout? I mean, do you want to think about it that long?
But at times you do. Normally when a player takes 2 re-racks, there's definitely, the pins are definitely not on spot.
Like I said, sometimes when you're destined to win, you get pin action like that.
He's feeling it. That's 2 trip 9s in that lane to keep his string of 6 in a row alive.
21 miles an hour even. Watch the reaction right there. Yes, sir.
Slap that hand too hard. You need it for another 4 frames.
Down by 41. Mike is. Come on back.
Oh, up to 7.
Well, that ball is dead flush, and that should have struck, and it's a bad break for Mike Scroggins. The spare here, Mike will be going at a 2:26 pace, or possibly 2:26.
Spin. 7.
There you go.
7, 6, 7.
do you suppose Mike made for winning in Sacramento back in '92 when he beat Robert Lawrence for his lone title?
I don't know, but it wasn't 40 grand.
I'll bet it wasn't 20,000 for second.
He probably made 16,000. A guy looking to make 40 in his third career title.
Looking for his 7th strike in a row. Chris Barnes. From the right, from the Brooklyn, from downtown.
It just doesn't matter. 7-bagger.
You get your own day.
Watch this break here. Doesn't get this ball far enough to the right. Goes Brooklyn. Watch this pin right here. It's going to go to the wall and take the 10 out.
That's right. That was good.
Wow.
Didn't take long to get back even.
You hear that comment,
Boy,
Chris? What he's saying is he got the great break on the right lane, tripping the 6-pin out. This ball here should have shredded the rackets. He leaves a 4-10 split.
I don't think I'll even fit in between the lane and the ball.
After 7 in a row. Now trailing by 42. Scroggins.
Mike can strike out for 226. Chris Barnes is going at a 234 pace. It's going to come down to the 9th and 10th. What a great shot again. All Mike can do is throw his hands up going, geez.
And a little wink. But for Mike out of Amarillo, I think it could portend of good things to come on the PBA Tour this year, huh?
He's a great player. He's going to be. It's not going to be the last time you see Mike Scroggins. And another bad break.
Sorry.
Chris Barnes is going to win his 3rd title and $40,000.
He looks like he could use some oxygen right now. Just watching Mike pull it on up. They're all friends.
Yeah, there's great camaraderie out here. These are 2 gentlemen that you're watching bowl tonight. All the guys on the show tonight are great guys. Chris Barnes has got a monkey off his back, finally winning again.
And a very good effort by that man, Mike Scroggins, as the wild card. The man with the best match play record that didn't make the semis. So there is your champion of our Greater Nashville Open. Chris Barnes wins PBA title number 3.